On the screen and on the page, we'll look back on a life in the spotlight. Emergency blood is in short supply. Can younger Canadians step up and give?
If you can save lives, then you may as well.
Nova Scotia's small distillers thrive in the global market. How the government got the party started. And At Issue takes your questions. Is Kevin O'Leary really a Canadian Donald Trump? Even to the end, 2016 bears an exhaustive list of notable names who have died, and today brought one more. Carrie Fisher, the author and actor who brought Princess Leia to life, has died days after suffering a heart attack. She was a fearless fighter in another galaxy, a brave advocate for mental health issues here on Earth. Fisher battled addiction and bipolar disorder, darkness brought to light through her writing. Kim Brunhuber has more from Los Angeles.
Governor Tuck, I should have expected to find you holding Vader's leash. I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board.
If you grew up in the 70s or 80s, there's a good chance you may have developed a lifelong love of the princess with the blaster and the buns. Today, many who went to see the new Star Wars film were stunned when they came out and heard the news.
Princess Leia was probably my first childhood crush, as I'm sure many of us.
I think it's sad. It was very soon, and it was very sudden.
The princess is gone. There'll be nobody like her ever again.
But before she became Princess Leia, Fisher was already Hollywood royalty. She was born in Beverly Hills. Her parents, the Golden couple, Debbie Reynolds and Eddie Fisher.
Our only hope in destroying it is to find its weakness.
As a 19-year-old, Fisher beat out a host of big-name actors to land the part of Princess Leia in the 1977 hit Star Wars.
I'm a member of the Imperial Senate.
She became a sensation in the iconic white dress, the metal bikini, and of course that unique hairdo, all of which she later revealed she hated. After the Star Wars trilogy ended, Fisher's struggles with alcohol and drugs intensified.
When I was a kid, I used to think, God, I would just love to be able to sit in a chair for a while and turn it off. And that's what I did with drugs.
Fisher was also diagnosed with bipolar disorder. She would draw on those experiences in her later work as an author, screenwriter, and mental health advocate, as she recently told the CBC.
Because I grew up in a public family, I never have really had a private life. And so if those issues that I have are going to be public, then I'd rather they be public the way I experience them rather than someone else assumes about me.
I am still here.
Her novel, based on her difficult relationship with her mother, became the acclaimed movie Postcards from the Edge, starring Meryl Streep. And she had just published a new book based on her diaries as a very young woman filming Star Wars.
I love you.
I know.
In it, she revealed a long-kept secret, an affair with a 30-something and married Harrison Ford. Last week, Fisher was returning to Los Angeles from a book tour in London when she suffered a massive heart attack shortly before landing. She was rushed to hospital but died this morning. She was 60 years old.
I've always hated watching you leave.
As Fisher recently told the CBC, she knew she would always be remembered as Leia.
I got to be the only girl in an all-boy fantasy, so if you're going to get typecast as something, that might as well be it.
In her words, a very, very light cross to bear. Kim Brunhuber, CBC News, Los Angeles.
Fisher's advocacy for mental illness went beyond books and interviews. This year, she started an advice column in The Guardian. Her latest one, in fact, just last month, had these words for a reader also diagnosed with bipolar disorder. We've been given a challenging illness, and there's no other option than to meet those challenges. Think of it as an opportunity to be heroic, an opportunity to be a good example to others who might share our disorder. As your bipolar sister, I'll be watching. Now get out there and show me and you what you can do.